What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel again. And the host for the show is Football Minutes. It's where we discuss everything regarding Chelsea Football Club, the biggest news and the transfer news surrounding Chelsea Football Club and other Premier League, especially the Premier League and Europe across the continent. And also, we are here to discuss the review of yesterday's big game between Chelsea and Newcastle United, as Chelsea edge out to Newcastle in a 3-2 thriller. Cole Palmer shined with a goal and assist. Also, while Jackson and Mudryk also found the back of the net, Newcastle fought back with the goals from Isak and Murphy, but Chelsea hung on for the victory, pick up all 3 points. Yesterday, a very, very vital point for Chelsea yesterday, which if they build up that consistency, they could end up seeing themselves in Europe next season. What that happens is all about consistency and time, maturity. Mauricio Pochettino have also described and made certain statements in his press conference after the game, and he insists that these crop of players need maturity. They need to grow, and also first time seeing a back for with the likes of Trevor Chalobah, Mark Cucurella, and all these players that were first time playing together. So the back four that play for Chelsea, first time playing two games in a row. And questions that were being asked to Mauricio Pochettino, that he has been conceding a lot of goals. How can he better things and how can things get better? It's all up to Mauricio Pochettino and how he fixes things. We saw Ekbali and Todd Bowley yesterday at the training at the grounds yesterday, watching the game, where there were so many rumors that he could be sacked. Mauricio could be sacked yesterday if he had lost that game. But I think that the boys were really, really into it. They were fighting very hard for Mauricio Pochettino. Are we gonna see the second term of Mauricio Pochettino next season? Is he gonna be the scaffer? And we can all argue that yes, for some points he doesn't have to be there again. But if we are looking at consistency, then I should say that yes, he deserves another time at the football club, because this is his first season. So many factors and so many things have gone wrong, which I think that if you sack Mauricio Pochettino at this stage, it will be too early and too naive for Chelsea Football Club to get rid of him. Because first, we could talk about injuries, number of young players that came in the summer transfer window, and nothing came in the January transfer window. Why? Because they're trying to weigh their options and find the right right player that will fit into Mauricio Pochettino's style of play, and find the right target Mykhailo signing that can come in and bang in the goals. Goals have been a lot of problems for Chelsea beginning of the season till now. But yesterday, it was a terrific game. Brilliant game played by the players. Is it the time I saw Gary Southgate was there, and I saw I think this famous actor, is it Sunday? I forgot his name. A lot of people, personalities were there watching the game. And is it the time for Gary Southgate to call upon, Cole Palmer, because he has been terrific. He's now having double digits in terms of goal scoring. His XG keep rising and rising each and every game. Should Mauricio Pochettino build this team around Cole Palmer, because I know there are other young players in the team. But look at all these players. Who should Poch Mauricio Pochettino build his team around? So, guys, if you here live watching me, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If you have any question or any suggestion of our live streaming or anything, please drop it in the comment section below. And I have a good years now. I'm always there to listen, because if the fans are not there, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today. So we are here, like I said, on the platform to the live for discussing yesterday's preview game. Nehemiah, big up to you, Nehemiah, watching live. He said, Poch, just nick time. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Grina, an Arsenal fan, great Arsenal fan in the chat again. He said, not cold sitting outside, bro. Absolutely not. It's a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. And I try to take the best out of it. Yesterday was a bit chilly. I was trying to use the outside background and something new in addition to what I do. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. And if it's cold, I would have been inside. I mean, streaming from that side, and you can still see the my back view. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for taking the time, joining in here, and then having something to say. It means a lot to me. Everyone that is there, whatever platform you are watching our stream from, if you're watching us from Facebook or X, do us a favor. Our link is right there. You can follow us on any of the platform, Twitter, X, or YouTube. It's there. Also, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to drop your like on the video and let me know what your concern are. Chelsea Football Club from now to the end of the season. Can they make it up to Europe? Can they participate? Will they fight hard? I mean, from now to the end of the season, every game Chelsea played is a must win. Chelsea will be going to Emirates to play Arsenal. They are on top of their game, top of the Premier League, playing very, very good football. Ateta have got these players playing high, entertaining football, banging in goals. They could register 10 goals even from just 2 games. So that is how, Ateta have got his Arsenal team playing. Consistency. He's been there with the team for quite some time now, and you can see they're building momentum. That is what we people, supporters, Chelsea supporters. Also, I know, I know he is coming from a different background. Maybe you could say that he hasn't really connected very well with the Chelsea fans, but it takes time. He's a different kind of a person. He doesn't have that kind of antics, or maybe that character that we are expecting when you look at Jose Mourinho, when you look at Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp. They have some kind of they carry themselves. They have some personalities within them that Pochettino doesn't have. But I try to see if I can find that from him, but it doesn't look like it's ever gonna come. It is who he is, and we gotta take it like that, because that is who he is. He cannot be somebody he is not. You get what I'm saying? That kind of a quiet person who sits at the touchline, sideline, who feel like when you look at him, you feel like he doesn't really care about what is going on. But I'll tell you, to be honest with you, yes, he does care about what is going on. He wants the job. He wants to win with Chelsea, but it will take time, as we said yesterday. It's the first time seeing the back four playing in consistent game. We saw Chaloba, we've seen Malagusto, Cucurella. Cucurella came in, and we see 2 games. You get what I'm saying. So Cucurella, no, he's not that good. He causes I think he caused the second goal, the Murphy goal. It was Cucurella. His idea of way of how he jumped into tackle was not right, in my opinion. So Cucurella also did not do a right job in that Murphy tackle. that resulted in that stunning, a worthy of a goal. To be honest with you, I was a Chelsea. I was watching the game and I said, "What a goal! What a worthy of a goal!" It reminded me of that free kick from I think either FA Cup against Tottenham Hotspur from Marcus Alonso. That stunning left-footed free kick, if you guys can remember, it hit the crossbar and then hit the ground and went in the back of the net. So you have to give out credit to Murphy. I think he meant it. He just blasted the ball, but the angle and the level at which the ball was rising was just perfect for Murphy. Makeem, big up to you, Makeem in the building. Makeem said, big up Neem. Love this setup. Thank you very much, Makeem. Thank you very much. You don't have it's been forever. It's been forever coming that I thought of changing the settings and doing something outside, set myself outside in a very nice way, and be able to interact and talk to you guys. And I'm glad it's been 2 days in a row, and you guys really liking it. And the weather is just perfect. You're talking about 65, 70s, Fahrenheit. It's just beautiful. You can't have any other weather than this one. It's a spring weather. Beautiful where you see the geese and streams and rivers and a river and everything come around. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. I wish I could show you guys around, but it's absolutely just beautiful. So I'm very happy to be here doing this. So guys, I will drop. I think it's after 10 minutes. I always do after 10 minutes. I will drop the link in the comment section below. Anyone there, you're free if you have time. This is the show. This is the calling segment, the channel that open its arms for each and every one of you to be part. So if you are on X watching live and you can get access to the link, please do me a favor. Look, I'm probably gonna tweet the YouTube link. You can click on the link and then it will direct you to YouTube. Then you can get access to the link and talk to us. I don't want to tweet the StreamYard link. I'll put it on YouTube. So if you're there watching on YouTube and you want to be part of it, you want to be part of the studio and discuss yesterday's game with us, feel free. The channel is created for you and everyone out there. So you can participate and let us know what your concerns are and how brilliant way individuals. And did you see a team build up besides just the goals, individual goals? Do you really see team build up? If you did, I saw a very, very beautiful team build up. Nicholas Jackson, that flick, people are asking, did he really mean it? I think he did. He meant that flick. He did it. He saw it coming, and had just that little touch, redirected the ball into the back of it. It was an early goal, but the main problem is keeping clean sheet. Clean sheet has been a problem. How can we stop conceding goals? That comes with maturity. One, Mauricio Pochettino did talk about maturity during his press conference, and I think a lot of Chelsea fans have to highlight that how maturity plays role in winning teams. Very important. If you look at back in the days, if you look at Manchester City, that back four or their defense have been there, and all of them have maturity. The only one that doesn't have much maturity in the team is, I think, Gradio, is what they call him. He doesn't have that, and I think he's learning under Pep Guardiola. Look at the winning team, Liverpool winning team. Virgil van Dijk has been there. I think Kanate was part of the. I'm not sure if Kanate was part of the Champions League winning team, but the Premier League winning team. I'm sure Kanate was right there. What's his name again? This Cameroonian international defender. If I can, Matip has also been there. Trent Alexander Arnold has been there. Then you have I think the Scottish international Robinson. I think it's Robinson. Yeah, Robinson. So the back four has been there for quite a time. We're talking about almost about 5 years. That back four has been playing together seasons after seasons. So that also produce maturity. So if we need maturity at Chelsea Football Club and the team, that back four has to play continuously for a period of time to build up that maturity and be able to stop conceding goals. So maybe next season we might see a different crop of players that can go in start playing together for a period of time and have that kind of maturity. Now we're seeing maturity from the defense, midfield. We've seen Petrovic coming in also as a number one right now, and I know Mauricio Pochettino, you dare not take him out. We a lot of Chelsea fans on my platform, messages that I've received on other platforms like Facebook and Discord. Messages are like Mauricio Pochettino, do not have to change the goalkeeper because this goalkeeper has done nothing wrong. And like I've said many times, he's done nothing wrong and he deserves to be Chelsea number one. So Pochettino still believe. It says what in his press conference. Pochettino says some people are being confused. They're being confused and confused about the kind of Chelsea. He believed this is a different kind of Chelsea. I don't know what you see. What you think? Do you think that Chelsea, the current Chelsea crop of players that we have, are they different players? Are they different kind of Chelsea compared to this Chelsea? And comparing the Chelsea that we have 10 years ago or maybe 20 years ago, I think it is true. It's a different kind of Chelsea. How is it different? Inexperience, number one. Lots of inexperienced players in the team. So that is why these crop of Chelsea are way different from 10 years ago or 20 years ago players. They haven't hit their prime yet. I'll say 80% of the players we have at the club haven't hit their prime. Their prime. Mykhailo Mudryk, Cole Palmer, Malo Gusto, 19 years old. He's yet to be 20. Not there yet, but you can tell that he can go on to become one of the best Premier League right back. Where do you rate Malo Gusto among the best right backs in the Premier League? Absolutely fantastic, playing wonderful for now. So I think everything will come with consistency, and I believe it will come with consistency. All right, so let me go on Twitter X and then upload, send a link in there. So anyone that's watching on Twitter, if you're watching on Twitter, I'm gonna tweet the YouTube link, and then you can do me a favor, click on it. It will direct you to uh, to our YouTube page. Click on it, and the link right there for you to be able to come on the show and discuss yesterday's game with us, a review of yesterday's game. How do you see Mykhailo Mudryk? What's your thoughts on the player right now? According to Mauricio Pochettino, he believed that Modric is an impact player. It doesn't see Modric as a starter because I was listening to, excuse me, I was listening to his press conference what he said, and he said this is a player that was coming from the bench and impacted the game. If Modric wants to go on to become one of the starters, one of the greats, then he has to learn from the bench, according to him. And I know Mykhailo Modric's problems. He struggled playing teams with low block. And I believe that once he gets that experience and understand the English game better, understand how to beat and the final decision, the final third is the most important thing in everything we do in football. Look at Raheem Sterling, always running into brick walls. His final delivery is actually, I don't want to use bad words because I always come over here and preach against people that abuse players. So I'll say his final delivery is very, very terrible. But look at Modric came on. There was a time even in the I can't remember the exact period in the game where there was a one-on-one from Ryan Sterling. He could have passed someone else to finish that chance. Sterling, what are you doing? Sterling, what are you doing? Just thinking, overthinking, and even you got two players in goalposts. Sterling, you have a football knowledge. Lift the ball up where it becomes difficult for defenders to block it. Raheem Sterling did not do that. He just kicked the ball, just trying to get the ball away. And to be honest with you, you got two people in there. They will try and block it. So I think that although Sterling has so much experience, he's not his experience that he has is not being impacted on the pitch. So Modric came on, beautiful. He was spot on. Modric did what experienced Sterling, who has played for Manchester City, played for Liverpool, and now playing for Chelsea, cannot cannot impact the game with his experience. But Modric did it right. Modric, and he has his flaws, he has his weaknesses. He's playing against a low block, but I know there is a great talent in him. There is a player in Modric. He can be, look, if you give Modric that kind of a space from the center with just two or one person, I'm telling you, you will be crapping your pants because you cannot catch him. He's got very quick legs. His flicker turns are very, very effective. And no one, look at what he did to the goalkeeper. He took the ball to the right hand side. If you guys remember, our last game before Chelsea's last game before Newcastle and Chelsea before Chelsea Newcastle game, Jackson has the same thing. And what did he do? He took it to his left, but then when he kicked the ball into the goalpost, there was not much power in it. But look at Modric. Modric did the same thing, but did it right. He took the ball to this right hand side and then kicked the ball into the back of the net. So that should tell you that this, although they're very young, but there's still talented players in there that Chelsea can rely on. All right, so let me look in the comment section below and see what we have here. We have I123 Love You Forever, who is joining us on the stream. He said, big up to you, Nick Zion. It looks like a very nice out today, and the view is better today. Way to go, Blues, for the win. Absolutely, way to go, Blues, for the win. Yesterday it was a brilliant win. I know all Chelsea fans are buzzing. Newcastle are not playing the best football. They're conceding goals after goals after goals. And I don't want to go deeply into Eddie Howe because I believe that Eddie Howe, this is where they belong. Eddie Howe and his team, as young as they are, this is where they really belong. They really overachieved last season because of the new manager involved, new owners, and tell me, who did they sign last season? Their Mykhailo signing was Tonali. Tonali, who hasn't played the whole entire season, has been banned. And they brought in Alexander Isak, who has been brilliant for Newcastle. But I think they have a long way to go. They overachieved last season. But yeah, I believe that they'll get better. Should Eddie Howe be there again next season? I think he does. He deserves to be Newcastle manager next season again. If things doesn't go on well, try and back the manager. Bring in some players that can help out. If things doesn't go on well, then feel free to bring a different manager. But I wouldn't rush to get Eddie Howe out of the football club because I think he's done a terrific job with the players. So guys, if you're still watching us, wherever you're watching us from, do me a favor, subscribe to the platform, drop your link, drop your like on the video, because it will take the stream to different level, or it will help the channel go a long way. The like is very important. Remember, as we're still discussing Mauricio Pochettino's press conference in the game, reviewing the game yesterday, how brilliant was Cole Palmer? How has it been a revelation? What a signing he has been for Chelsea. My question that I keep asking is, can Mauricio Pochettino establish that connection between him and the fans? Can he do it? I think he's trying. He's trying hard, but I think he can do much better, especially during the game, not within press conference. Press conference, you have to ask yourself. The fans don't get that connection in a press conference. The fans don't get a connection. The fans get the connection on the pitch. Look at Mikel Arteta. Look at Pep Guardiola, Jurgen Klopp. People see their impact on the pitch, on the touchline as a manager. Chelsea fans do not see nothing from their manager during the games. All we see, all Chelsea fans see, is the man sitting on his seat with his arms folded, with his one leg on the other, crossing his legs. That has been a lot of Chelsea's problem. But I feel if he can get up when the team starts scoring goals, he can rally the team and says, "Come on, guys, come on, fans, support the team, support these players." And then he just moving his hands. I'm sure the fans will believe that Mauricio Pochettino is one of them. Mauricio Pochettino can only connect with the fans when he start doing these kind of things on the touchline, talking to the fans, to start shouting, to start celebrating, to start supporting the team where where he sits. But this man sits and crosses leg like nothing is at stake. And I feel like that is what is missing. That is the connection between him and the fans. Wherever if you go to the press conference and start talking to the fans through that place, they will not feel your presence. They will not feel your passion. Your passion has been exploited on the pitch. Poch, if you are listening to me, talk use sign language on the pitch and talk to the fans that are out there. Turn around and wave at them. Turn around and tell them to support the team. There's so many ways you can do that, Poch. There's so many ways you can do it. But talking to the fans outside, outside press room is not effective, Poch. It's not. I think we can do better. I've talked about so many young players at the club at this moment, which will take time for to have that team build up. I've talked about that. And also there was a question. Big up to man like Makeem in the building. Makeem, let me welcome him to the studio. Big up to you, Makeem. Welcome back to the channel again. And before we discuss anything, I want to know how you're doing and how the family doing at the same time.
Yes, all good, me. All good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly now.
Yes, yes, yes. All is well. All is well.
Great.
God is good. God is good. All
All the time. All the time. I know you've been
that's
very,
right.
very busy, but you found the time today to join me on the show to discuss the review of yesterday's game. Makeem, there were so many talking points. There were so many talking points in the game. Take us through what your talking point is and how you saw the game.
It was a it was a good game to watch. Yeah, because it was in between two teams that were basically on similar levels.
Me table.
Like we were, yeah, mid-table levels, and it was nice to see. But we have to the thing about this manager, which I don't trust, yeah, and I hope he changes it, is carry on with the good stuff, yeah, and stop with the bad stuff, you know. But with this guy, you can have a good game or two good games, and he won't play you the next. He doesn't really go by form. That's my only thing, and it was a good game to watch. We can see we have a future. Cassidy came on in the place of Enzo, and he looked good. Very, very, very physical boy. Are we sure this guy is not? He's not falsifying his age or something? Because this guy looks like a character from the A team. You know,
Who was that?
Cassidy.
Oh, Cassidy. Oh, the way he dressed up,
Yeah, his whole body, face, he's a tank. He's a whole tank.
his haircut, the haircut.
You listen, everything about him just says tank. He looks like he should be. He looks like he should be with on the A team with Mr. T and all of those guys. He looks like an action pack hero.
Funny right
So
there.
it was a good game. It was a good game.
Yeah, it was a very, very good game. There was a lot of talking points. You could tell the performance of standout performance, goals and assists from Cole Palmer. People, do you think that there were a lot of personalities there? Todd Bolly, Biedat Egbali was there. Garrett Southgate was also there watching that game. and I think Adam Standler, or Stanley, yes, the other movie star, Hollywood movie star, were also there watching the game. Do you think that Paul Cole Palmer has any ticket to the English call up?
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. He's worth it, 100%. Because if I'm thinking about it,
Yeah,
on a right winger number 10, who would I rather play outside of Cole Palmer? There's nobody that can come to mind. There's nobody that can come to mind. Cole Palmer is the guy, and he's worth the hype. He's worth the hype. Not many players are worth the hype, and you can see them. You can see the difference.
absolutely. So it was a brilliant performance, and there were so many questions that were being asked after the game regarding the team itself, the number of goals that they've conceded. After I think beginning of the season they were not conceding that many goals, but after a while, it's like each and every game Chelsea are conceding two average of 2 goals each and every game. He did talk
Do, do you
about
know?
the.
You, you know what it is here? It's not that they conceded. Sorry to disturb.
That's
It's
okay.
not. It's not that they're conceding. It's that Cucurella yesterday, yeah, is a beast. Watch him off the ball. He is. This guy's all rounded. He made Chalobah have a bad game. I mean, have a good game. He's very. He has How do I say? He has the attitude, yeah, that we really. He has all the things we want Chilwell to have. The aggressiveness.
Yeah.
The players happen to listen to him. Chalobah had a good game. If Cucurella wasn't there, I don't think Mudryk and Chalobah would have had a good game.
And I understand. If you, but the most important thing that everyone, besides all the good things he did, the only pointing fingers at just one thing: the the tackle that he missed tackle Murphy, where Murphy was able to get a chance to blast that shot, that worthy of a goal, beautiful goal from Murphy. I think that that's what a lot of people were saying, that Cocorella is not good
Yeah,
enough for
yeah,
Chelsea.
yeah. That's so true and all, yeah. But that was
Yeah,
mainly because he was covering Chalobah. Chalobah's meant to cover that because he had too much space to go in behind Cucurella. That was Chalobah's fault. It wasn't Cucurella. Cucurella gave what he was supposed to give. He just happened to get turned, and that turn, yeah, was supposed to be followed up with Chalobah kicking the ball out. But he was ball watching like the rest.
yeah.
If Silva was there, that wouldn't have happened. Or if Colwell, I don't even like to mention Silva. I like to mention Colwell because him and Disasi, I don't think that should be touched or changed. I think that should stay like that.
Yeah, I think he also talked
Chalaba,
about.
it's just Chalaba will confuse the situation if we don't play him right back.
Hey, he did talk about consistency. He's had, Chalobah 2 games in a row, partnering. The back four has been there. I mean, 2 games in a row, and he's looking for maturity. There's no maturity in the back four. That's also could be factors of
That's
why Chelsea.
contradicting me.
Yeah,
That's contradicting because Chalaba, when he played yesterday, he didn't offer these things that you're talking about. When you're saying the maturity
yeah,
and the calmness, that was the sassy. The sassy covered the whole line. He's another mad guy, you know. He covered the whole line, up and down, and he was doing. He, you can see that the sassy has leading qualities. Yeah, the way him and Cucurella was telling Chalaba off.
yeah,
I like that. I like that because they're not youngsters anymore. We can't. Do you get what I mean? You have to pull your own weight too.
yeah.
And when you're surrounded by leaders, yeah, you automatically you're gonna have to adapt and have a good game. But the first half, yeah, Chalaba was shaky, very shaky. like with the pass back to Petrovic. He makes Petrovic have a very hard game. His game didn't need to be that hard. The ball across the goalpost and all. Like you don't have that's like number like, one rule you don't do as a centre back. You don't ever pass across the goal.
Yeah, yeah, you don't do that.
Chalobah was playing those kind of games because he's not at the level. I keep saying this here to people, yeah. If he's compared, yeah, to Wesley Fofana, I don't want to see Fofana back on the pitch because this is how low it is. And I don't even like to hate on Chalobah, but it's just the reality. He's shaky. He needs to be sold. And if we force play him or make him play a lot of games, someone's gonna have to lose out, and the person who's gonna have to lose out is gonna have to be somebody very, very, very important. All our
I
centre
agree.
backs and all our fullbacks are good. Cucurella's good, Gusto's good, Colwill, the Sassy. That works. They're very, how do I say, they're go getters. You don't change that.
Right. Big up to
But these
you,
guys, these
K.
guys, they have their
Go ahead.
own, they have their own regimen they want to follow, and so
Right.
we'll see.
I agree with you. Thank you very much. Like Makeem in the building discussing the review of yesterday's game. How impressive Mauricio Pochettino's boys were. Terrific play, beautiful play, nice goals. Cole Palmer goal and assist, and also Nicholas Jackson. And on another brilliant goal coming from Modric right after the bench. He was on the score sheet. There was some other questions being thrown at Mauricio Pochettino during right after the press conference after the game, and the question was like, Modric came out from the bench, he impacted the game and scored a goal, beautiful goal. What does Modric has to do to be able to get into the starting lineup? And from what he said, it looks like he doesn't see Modric as a starter. He see Modric as an impact player. What's your thoughts or what's your
You
take on
you
that?
see you you see why I hate this guy. Like whenever there's something good coming up here, there's like three or four other reasons why I should legitimately hate this guy. Yeah, because it's like he walks forward, yeah, and he takes 5 steps back on himself. It's like when you do stuff like that, because by his logic, yeah, let's use his logic for example. Sterling is an impact player. Sterling's not a build-up player to either. If you want to use that logic, he never created play with City. He never created play or build-up play at Liverpool. He's an impact player too. So why could they not get a rotation run of games if you actually are trying to win or
Right.
you're trying to get your money's worth? You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because Sterling plays good amongst good players. He's not someone that will make the team work good. So they should be going at it 50-50, really. Especially if Sterling is on the end of especially he's going into his 30s now. So
Right.
we should be seeing Mudryk a lot more.
See, I know we all talk
That's
about how
how I see
brilliant
it.
of a talented player Modric. Big up to you, KOC. Nice to see you back in the channel again. Um, Makeem, Modric, I don't know if you have outlined Modric's problems. Modric has a problem where he found it difficult to play against low block. I don't know if that will come with experience as more as he plays in the Premier League. He'll be able to play against a low block, but that has been his problems. And most of the games that we've seen that Modric struggles are games that he plays against low block where Mauricio Pochettino make him start. But when the bigger games comes, he doesn't make him start. He bring him out from the bench to impact the game. So I
Yeah,
felt
but
like
you
sometimes
see, low block.
he throw him under the block and under
Yeah,
the bars to go and fail.
No, no, I don't think so. I think here that if that was the case here, then Sterling struggles with low blocks too because he doesn't beat his man and cross the ball in. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but the only
Like,
reason why
he does a run.
I feel like the only reason why he's
You go.
playing, Sterling, one, experience. He's developed. He played in the Premier League for quite a long time, and also the amount of money, the wages that Raheem Sterling is on. He cannot leave him on the bench for too long. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He can
but this is
gamble. He
so
can
it
gamble
makes
with
him
Modric. Yeah, go ahead.
so automatically it makes Sterling one of the main prize players.
Right.
Up, you see where I'm coming from?
Yeah, I
So
do.
if he's a prize player, yeah, treat him as a prize player. Don't treat him as if he should be a road runner because he's gonna be like a diva throughout most of the games, and he'll do one or two things that are magical. That's a prize player. Enzo's a prize player too. So if you got your prize players here, don't get them to do the dirty work. Mudryk, do you see how he defended too? Did you see how he
Yeah,
tackled
yeah,
yesterday?
it did. Yeah,
So
I mean
so
he's got a lot
he's
of
willing to
legs,
do things
energy
as
to run around the
Sterling.
pitch.
Yeah, he's willing to do the dirty work Sterling's not willing to do. So you have him weigh down the other team, yeah, weigh them down, season them properly so that when Sterling comes on and Enzo or Gallagher come on, they just finish product. They just finish the product. That's it. So that you can make up for for your price range. You can make up for the minutes you've been getting. So it will be fair for others as well, and it will make Sterling look better than what he is. But playing him all these minutes, yeah, you can see Sterling don't appreciate that. He's not because of the way we play. And this is the thing you get with prize players. So Mudryk, him saying that Mudryk is an impact player. So basically, you're
Yeah,
saying he's a super sub that's been
super
bought
sub,
for
that
over
kind of a
100
thing.
mil. Yeah, that's been bought
Yeah,
for like
but that
nearly
can
100
be.
mil. When
Mhm.
when he's got 99 or rating of running, but you're not going to use it. Like it doesn't make sense because Sterling don't run like he used to. Mudryk does, and he's willing to defend. So this is the thing. He has these bad games here because most of the times when he comes on, he plays with a guy like Chilwell, and he has to choose
Yeah,
from a guy like Enzo to pick up the ball and chip the ball up to put a through ball in. But nobody does through balls unless it's Palmer. So you can see how frustrated, yeah, Sterling is. You can see how frustrated Mudryk is because they can't play to the best of their abilities. If Cucurella wasn't there yesterday, Mudryk would have had a terrible game, and
yeah,
so would have Chalobah. Because the way Chalobah was getting pushed around, like he wasn't getting pushed around, but like the way they was showing him what to do and stuff. Yeah, he struggled. Like Cucurella's the leading player from what I've seen last night, and so is Disasi and Gusto as well. They're leading players. Like they got characters. So if we take away those kind of people, we take away like a Cucurella, Mudryk will have a hard time.
yeah. Oh, thank you very much, big man like Makeem. Makeem's here, guys. If you're watching us live on YouTube or X, we got a lot of people watching us live on X at this moment. We're reviewing yesterday's game and the nitty gritty that was also part of the game yesterday in terms of press conferences, questions, and the progress and the future of Chelsea Football Club and the team, the young team. Mauricio Pochettino have said a lot. He said people are seeing the different kind of Chelsea compared to the 2 decades ago Chelsea, and also brilliant performance from Cole Palmer. Does he get a ticket? to Gary Southgate's team. This is all of this that we've discussed on the show. And also, Nicholas Jackson's brilliant flick also that resulted into a goal. Good game. And my next question, next thing we'll be talking about, I want you guys, I want to know how many of these players would you like to build your team around? There's so many young players in the team right now. We have Enzo Fernandez, Casado, Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, and others. Young players like Malo Gusto. What a revelation of a signing of a player he is at Chelsea. We'll also be looking at that. So, guys, be my guests. Stick with us as we're here. Gula Mustafa just uploaded. He just put his comment in. It says, "A big up knee, nice bright sunshine. Hope you had applied the sunblock." Gula, I don't need a sunblock. I don't need my skin color never changes. It could be 110 degrees, and my skin color will still be the same. It get a little darker, but it doesn't affect me at all. I don't get bruises. I don't get red. I don't get white. I'm still the same person. So Gulam, I don't mess around sunscreen. Sunscreen. You know what I feel it does? I think it's oil. So whatever texture your skin color is, if you apply that oil on your skin and the sun is hitting it, what happened when you put oil in the frying pan to fry your egg? What happened to it? You're frying your egg, right?
Oh,
So
nee.
it's the same thing. That sun is not blocking you; it's just frying your skin. So, right, guys. So this is all we have on the screen. We have on the show for you. We still got a lot to talk about in terms of who do you build your team around in the in these young Chelsea players. So, guys, be my guys. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a second. Welcome back again to Blue Clouds Media YouTube channel and Blue Clouds Media on X, wherever you're watching us from. And this is the show that brings you the most captivating, all fans to bring fans together where we discuss everything football on this platform. So yes, it's always very nice to have everyone here on the show again. Makim is here joining me reviewing the big game yesterday as we did discuss. Makim, the next question is, who would you like to build Chelsea, the future of Chelsea team around? We've seen back in the days when the team was built around a crop of players like Didier Drogba, Mykhailo, or maybe Eden Hazard, John Terry as a captain, and that kind of thing. These current players, who would you gamble on to build a team around?
To be honest, yeah, I would say Cole Palmer, but the only thing is, yeah, with Cole Palmer, he's very, very talented, yeah. So he doesn't necessarily have to be a system player. That he goes in and out of systems. He's that good. So I wouldn't really base my team around him because he's gonna make magic one way or another. His team, and the same goes for Malo Gusto. So I wouldn't really base it around them because they're gonna produce magic one way or another. But personally, who I would it would be Casado. I'll build it around Casado. Your your biggest asset, yeah, needs to be
Mhm.
um how do I say pulverized. Like it needs to be augmented because we need to get the best out of him, and he's still 21, I think.
Yeah, he's 21.
So
Yeah.
he's the guy really because he's at the most important position on the pitch. Even if you hear Makalele recently talking about Cacheda,
Yeah.
it really needs to be built around him, really. And as long as it is, he can get someone to support him in the midfield, the defenders will have an easier time. I strongly believe that. So Lavio and him. playing together, I'm sure we'll bring that out. But I'm saying,
Right.
if out of Lavia or Casado, one of the two, you should base the team around because the middle of the park is the most crucial part. All the top teams know that the middle part is the most important. We just happen to
Right.
be the ones that think everything is wing play. Life is wing play. Counter attack and wing play, and that's not how the world is.
Yeah, I believe that most of the connection to defend and to score goals has to be either DM or at attacking midfielders. Those are the engine of every football game. If a midfield is not able to overcome your opposition midfield, then yes, you're going to concede a lot of goals. And if your team is going to score more goals, it depends on how brilliant your attacking midfielders are, how they can hold the ball and how they can pass. Those makes those run passes for the wingers. I've seen it. Why am I saying this?
Yeah,
Look at when Chelsea had um Cesc Fabregas, how brilliant this man is. And when Chelsea had Michael Ballack, Michael Essence, those people, they were blocking goals. They were affecting games. Goals, a lot of goals were coming from the midfield. And I believe that if we should find a player in the middle, Casado, Enzo Fernandez, or Lavia. I haven't seen much of Lavia. That is why I'm not putting Lavia into this scenario. I'm not going to put him in there. I'm not even going to mention his name because I don't know what he can be like. I haven't even seen him play. You get what I'm saying? For Chelsea, I've
but
seen him
but
play
Nee,
for.
Nee,
Yes, sir.
but Nee, that 30 minutes here that Lavia played, yeah, I've never seen Casado so free.
Mm.
Casado was expressive. Like that's the best I've seen Casado play in that 30 minutes.
I mean, everyone and their eyes and what they see, maybe 30 minutes alone could be enough for, coaches. Some coaches don't need 2, 3 games to be able to assess a player. When you have the eyes and you see a player and you feel like, I just need 20 minutes from this player. The way he holds up the ball, the way he turns around, the way he tracks the ball, the way he breaks in everything. If you see a player does that, yeah, you could say, okay, hey, I want this player. He's good. He's good enough. I don't need to see him 90 minutes in the game to be able to assess him because I've already seen what I need to see. So probably you have seen more than I have seen. So I'll take your words for it. I'll take your words for it. But yeah,
Because
let's
the thing is here, like I have a football brain where
yeah.
you need to like a lot of us here, we like to see things for what we want to see. So
Mhm.
Enzo and Gallagher happen to be the team, prize players, but to get the best out of your prize players, it's not to treat them like that. You need to take them off and bring them on when they can impact the game. You see, Liverpool. Look what they do with their prize players. Mo Salah came on second half. Harvey Elliott did his thing. He played very well. No one treats their prize players like the way we do. We do too much coddling over here. Too much coddling is going on. Nobody's doing that to their main players. Brighton, they change all the time. Bruno Guimaraes came off like he comes off. He
Mhm.
doesn't have certified minutes. There's no certainty of minutes. Declan
Okay.
Rice, same thing. Rodri, anybody can get it. But when it comes, not Rodri, I meant to say De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Anybody can get it. But when it comes to us, we just have this type of biasness towards what? For what? We already got rid of Mount. Why are we afraid? These guys don't even touch Mount's heels. So why not rotate them around? It's not like they're gonna do anything Mount has done.
I mean, you said it all. You said it all. We should be all result. All, I mean, all our arrives are being bold. The club being ruthless and being bold to get players out if they don't need them. If they don't even play much of a
Yeah,
impact in the
yeah.
team, get them out to bring other
Even
players in.
United, you, even United, yeah. Look at Rashford and Bruno Fernandes, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Look at if they don't, if they have stinkers, yeah,
Mhm.
they will get challenged. Garnacho will play. McTominay will play a 10 if he has to. There's consequences for their bad performances. But for us, there isn't. This is why we can only get away with a 3-2, no clean sheets. Because there's no urgency in the midfield. Everything is wing play, wing play, wing play.
I mean, there'll be changes. There'll be changes. We guys, if you're watching us live and listening to us live on YouTube or X, thank you very much for being part of today's live stream. It means a lot to the channel. It means a lot to everyone here as well. If you're free, the link I've dropped the link there. We got some few minutes to be able to bring the stream to an end. It's been a very very interesting and intriguing live stream. So if you're there, click on it wherever you are on X. If you're on X, also we got 17 of us watching live on X. I just sent the link there, the YouTube link. So all you can do is click. All you're gonna do is click on the link that I tweeted on YouTube. It will direct you straight to YouTube, our YouTube platform, and try and click on it and join us here. When you click on it, you're going to end up seeing the link to the StreamYard studio there. Click on the link to the StreamYard studio. Join us here and let us know what your thoughts are on your football club that you love so much. Remember, this is a fan channel created for fans, not even just Chelsea fans. All fans in the world, come on and have your say. Apparently, Mason Mount is starting to train, and he should be back after the international break, according to reports. So, yeah, we might end up seeing Mason Mount returning on the pitch very soon. Makim. So that's another news uh for you, Mason Mount. I did brought it out because we did talk about it. We said his name not too long ago. That is why I brought him up. These guys
Oh,
were there again.
yeah, I heard you, Nee. I heard you, Nee.
your
And
boy,
I'm
your
not happy, Nee. I'm not happy about that. Yeah,
why?
you said that there's a possibility of Mount coming back, yeah?
Not to Chelsea, but on the pitch.
Oh, okay, okay. Thank God.
No, no,
Yes,
no,
so,
no, not
sorry,
to
what you gonna
Chelsea.
say?
Yeah, your boys were down. They were on the pitch again. Your boys, Bearded Ekbali and then Todd Bowley yesterday. What did, l- according to rumors, they were there for a specific reason. If Chelsea had gone down losing that game, something might have happened. Either Poch would be fired or something would have happened yesterday. Uh, did you do
You see,
you
that's
sideline? Do
why
you
that's why I like Igbali, man. You see, when he's around here, you get rumors like this. Go on, I'm listening. Please carry on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, go ahead. Do you think that? Do you agree with that kind of a rumors? Do you think that could have happened yesterday if Chelsea hasn't got a win?
I love that kind of rumor. I enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy it like breakfast. Yeah, because it shows you that Igbali, yeah, even though he is the way he is,
Yeah,
he's a man, yeah, that will get it done when he needs it to be done. If he sees a problem and he sees where it needs fixing, he will do it. Like you can tell he's the kind of man that will take off his gloves and just do it, do the dirty work himself. Like I like that. I like that. It goes to show you, yeah, like Mauricio Pochettino, don't
Chino.
stay
Yeah,
comfortable around a guy like that. This is the kind of leader I like to work around. Like Barney.
Bearded
When he
Ekbali.
smells the danger, yeah, he has his way of reacting to the danger, and I love it. He might not be the most aware guy or most on point, but when he smells danger, his behavior, I love it.
Brilliant, brilliant. Thank you very much, like McKean. But I don't think that from what we're seeing now is we might end up seeing Mauricio Pochettino if things go so well. He's able to qualify the team for Europe. We might end up seeing Mauricio Pochettino next season. Are you worried seeing him in charge of the team next season, McKean? You can come and I'll give you my perspective.
I think yeah, next season Pochettino's not going to be here because if we don't win the FA Cup and we don't end up on the top end where we need to do qualify for Europe,
Yeah,
I don't think he's staying. I think Ekbali's too much of a no nonsense guy to even let that slide. I don't think so.
but
But
McKean,
then
would you
again,
say
if he meets, yeah,
it's
go
a
on,
bad
carry on, carry
decision?
on.
Would you say it's a bad decision to let Mauricio Pochettino leave for all that he's done so far? I mean, with all that things that have happened to the football club and inexperience, just one season, and you get rid of the manager, bring in another manager. Forget about what you think, but do you think that
No,
it would
but
be a good
Benin, but
decision? Good decision,
that's been our model for the last 20 years. Getting
but
rid of a manager till we
it's
find the right one. It's always
McKean.
been
It
like
hasn't
that.
been a good model. It hasn't been a good model. It hasn't been a good model. I know with their trophies in, but if Chelsea could have won more trophies in last 20 years that Abramovich or 30 years that Abramovich have been there, McKean, Chelsea could have
It's
won
only been
more.
it's only been bad. It's only been bad since it's only been recognizingly bad, yeah,
Yeah,
since Tuchel, really, really and truly. That's when it got really toxic. Tuchel. And that's not even what, that's like what, 2 years ago. It's not like the whole 20 years was toxic. It wasn't. Our model is to get the manager, come in. If you don't get the job done, bye. Next one. Because we came from money, you have to move a certain way until you find something that works for you.
this is what I'm trying
So
to say.
for
This is what
us
I'm
to
trying to
act
say. Go
here,
ahead, McKean.
no, because Arsenal and United had to do the same thing before Fergie came into place, before Arsene Wenger came around. These things happened before with other teams. So for us to just have this expectation that, oh, let's just give this guy a run of 5 years, yeah, because we swapping managers around is not a good look. So then where does your progression come from? Where does your culture that you built in the last 20 something years, where does it go? Where's the no nonsense? Where does it go? And then on the contrary of that, you have prize players that feel that they will get games regardless of their performance. Balak was there when Lampard messed up. There was always someone there to threaten the position. And look at them. They're not even the most mobile people, yeah. But look how they help their fullbacks. Balak was slow. Deco was slow. Lampard was slow, but look how they helped their team. We don't need to be holding on to managers. We don't need to be holding on to bad apples so that they can become cider. You don't need to do that. And that model, yeah, it's been working for us for over 20 years
Okay.
because that's the way that we came in with it. We have to keep it going. It only got toxic recently. All the other times it wasn't like that. And when it was toxic, the managers somehow, some way still performed because they were men of integrity. Rafa Benitez, Mauricio Sarri, they were treated
Yeah.
badly by fans, but they still delivered because they were men of integrity. They knew they had to get the job done, regardless if even they stay or not. This is what we need. And Mauricio Pochettino has got the most. empowerment you can think of, yeah, and he
Mhm.
can't do anything that these two managers did.
Right.
So I don't want to hear people saying, "Oh yeah, it's toxic, this and that." No, it's not. It's how we want it. That's how we got what we need.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Makeem. There's a comment here coming from my man himself, DJ Sav. DJ Sav said, "Big up all. Big up also. Big up all." So Makeem wants Mauricio Pochettino to stay now. Poch has changed Makeem's mind. Um, I mean,
I don't think
apparently
that was the message.
we all know Poch is not going anywhere, but we know that it will be, he might not be the guy to be there, right in the summer. He might leave in the summer, but it all depends on when he's been assessed. If he's able to qualify for Europe with his current squad that we have, and the progression. If progression started, things started getting better and better from now. I think I'll give him a
Yeah,
chance. The reason
yeah,
why Makeem, the reason why I'm saying that it will be a very bad decision to let this manager leave in the summer is one, the model for Chelsea 10 years ago, 20 years ago has been fired, bringing a new manager, win trophy. But the consistency and the matter of how, or the matter of how Chelsea have won trophies hasn't been good. Chelsea would have won thousands of trophies if we have kept one manager for maybe at least 3 years. And I give an example. A very, very clear example is Pep Guardiola. Look at the number of times, the number of years that Pep has been with Manchester City. They win every season, they win trophy. Chelsea have gone, Chelsea can go 3, 4 years. I've gone 7 years now. 3 years, 2 years without winning Premier League trophy when they were Chelsea. When Chelsea was Chelsea, Chelsea can go win this in this season. They win the Premier League. They can go off like 2 seasons without winning it. Then they come back again and win it, and then go off like 2 seasons and 3 seasons, and then wins it. That is why
yeah.
our Premier
But
League,
me,
20 years, we had only
but
five or
me,
six Premier League
yeah.
trophies. Man City have almost getting close to tally how much Chelsea, or even more than that, how many trophies Chelsea won, and trying to even win it 3 consecutive time in a row, which has never happened in the Premier League history. That is where I'm coming from, DJ.
You see,
McKean.
the thing is, yeah. I understand what you're saying, but you can't compare Guardiola to Pochettino. It just doesn't work like that because when you have a Guardiola is more like a Ange Postecoglou. You bring when he goes into a team, he brings in his way of playing and coaching style. He's a
That's right.
coaching manager. So Guardiola is involved as you can think. You can see how obsessive he is because he's so involved. You don't get that from Pochettino.
Okay.
Pochettino is not involved like he doesn't bring in a style. He made Messi, Mbappe, and Neymar look average in a league where they are the only teams that are threatening really. So his style of play is nowhere near Guardiola's. I understand what you're saying, but there's a different style of play that comes along with it. That because it's like fighting. They say styles win fights, and Pochettino didn't bring the style. He just adapted to what Potter really had got going on. And
Uh,
Potter's not if because if you're saying we should hold on to Pochettino, then
mhm.
by that logic is that we can't talk
See,
bad about Potter in any ways.
I think you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say doesn't directly has to go be Mauricio Pochettino. I'm saying I'm talking about progression and consistency to win medals. Although Chelsea doesn't fancy Mauricio Pochettino anymore, and they fire him, then Chelsea have to take their time and find a manager that they will be happy to work with for 3 years. That is how the consistency of winning trophies can come to Chelsea each and every season. You get what I'm saying? It has to.
And
Let's forget about the individual
I
name.
guarantee you,
Let's forget about
I
individual
guarantee
name.
you, yeah,
You say.
if Chelsea played like Liverpool did
Mhm.
and we didn't win cups, I guarantee you the fans would be happy. If we play the way Klopp makes Liverpool play and we don't win cups, the fans wouldn't say Poch out. It's because they don't see progression from Potter. That's why a lot of people are saying Poch out. Like I understand the stats and the such and such and such, yeah. But
Yeah.
real eyes realize.
All right. Akeem said the real eyes do not lie, right? Akeem. Big up to you. Tejas Saab said CFC. Poch, not the guy. Knee. Sorry, bro. I think you did understood what I said after I explained myself again. DJ Saab. I'm not really talking about the individual coaching philosophy. I'm talking about how Chelsea can build winning mentality. A manager that can come in that has that winning mentality, even when things are not going well. Chelsea have to believe in one certain manager and give him the time for a period of 3 years to get his team, build up the team, and be able to be winning. Be able to win in trophies each and every season. That is where I'm coming from. That's what I'm looking at, DJ. That's what I'm looking at. I don't really care about Mauricio Pochettino, but Chelsea have to do a due diligence. You have to do good job. The recruitment team, a team that will bring a manager, have to really scout very well and bring in a manager that they can trust for a period of 3 years. DJ and then Makeem. That is where I'm coming from. But then you know, it's
Yeah,
been
yeah.
wonderful, Makeem. Go ahead. Go
I
ahead,
hear
Makeem.
what you're saying, but Todd Bowley and Iqbali, they've been trying to do that already. They've given these last two managers, yeah, everything they
Mhm.
could, yeah, everything, all the resources, everything, just pouring down on them, yeah, so that they can get the job done. So they've been giving them 2 years or 3 years contracts. They've been trying to do that the long way that you're talking about. These guys, they want to win too. But we have to accept here that this team's winning ways are not
Mhm.
from that. Our
Okay.
winning ways, yeah, come from short terms, bounce back. Di Matteo, new manager bounce, win Champions League. After that, get rid of him because he wasn't really bringing much to the actual game outside of the final. So it's movements like that we need to keep moving. Short contracts, keep moving. Because when you give, because they try to change that culture, and this is why we are where we are. You can't force this on people. You have you have to give it time
Right.
because they given years they wanted to give years to Potter, and they wanted to give years to Potter as well.
Pochettino.
But if they was on a if they was on a short contract, yeah, or short term basis, yeah,
Mhm.
it wouldn't have been as damaging
Okay.
because that's how we got to where we are. Difference of people, difference of manager. We held on to Mourinho because it worked well till it didn't. That's how we need to see things.
Great,
We can't
brilliant.
just
I
give
agree with
years to
you.
everybody.
Right. Right. DJ Saab said, this why I feel the owners have a big decision to make in the summer regarding the manager. The fact that they are looking to sell 14 players seems more important than getting rid of Mauricio Pochettino to these owners. So, what do you take from that, DJ? I mean, big
It's a
decision.
London thing, man.
Yeah.
It's a London
Uh,
thing. I hear you, man.
yeah.
But
Big
you know
decision.
what? Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense what Sav is saying. Yeah, but getting rid of those 14 players. Yeah,
Mhm.
I see what he's saying. But these 14 players are not seeing the light of day because of what the establishment is going through. So getting rid of Poch here is a sign of improvement because at least yeah, the next manager, whoever comes in, we might see something different than what we have already. We don't
Right.
need the continuation of Potter because that's what Poch is looking like. And to be honest, yeah,
With,
if I'm one of the 14
yeah,
players, yeah, and I'm not getting a chance, yeah, to play, I wouldn't mind getting sold because the team don't get rotated enough. No one, like, the substitutes is terrible. There's no rotation. So if 14 good players are gonna get sold, yeah, then it's up to the establishment, and it
14
goes
players.
along.
I don't think 14 players will be sold.
Yeah,
Yeah, 14 players. Who are you selling?
that's a whole squad.
That's a whole squad. You
And
can't
who are
sell
you
14
keeping?
players.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, there could be rumors, but I don't think
getting
14
rid of
players is.
get,
Nah,
yeah,
DJ, I don't
getting
think
rid
they're
of
going to sell
Poch,
14
yeah.
players, DJ. Yeah.
There will be like a possibility, a breath of fresh air on the way we play. Fans are more upset of the way we play, and because it's so
Right.
negative. So if you're going to switch the team around, sell 14 players, and still keep the same midfield, you're going to have the same results.
All right, we just guys, we just have only 4 minutes to bring the stream to an end. 4 minutes. If you're following us, if you're watching the stream live on Twitter X, do not forget to follow us, your Blueclouds Media YouTube channel, also on YouTube, and also you can follow us next. Let us know. Send your tweets in, send your tweets or your X messages in directly to me. And if there is something you want to, your opinion, your suggestions you have in mind regarding our streaming, do me a favor, drop them in. I have a listening ears. I listen and I work on it, so definitely I will listen to what you have in mind. I'll definitely listen to it and then put it into perspective. Let it happen for you. So if you have anything in mind, if you're watching us on X, please follow our account on X. Thank you very much for doing that. DJ is here. DJ, if you're ready, you can jump in, DJ.
Yeah, bro. Big up to you guys. Long time, Akeem. Hope you're keeping well, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, pick up my guy. What's good, my G?
Oh, good, bro. All good, all good, all good. Yeah. Sorry, Need. Sorry, I know you guys are having a what do you call it conversation. I just thought I'd just jump into the conversation regarding the
Yeah,
14 plays.
go
I
ahead.
said.
You can take the rest of the minutes.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
no, I won't take the rest of it. It's just the 14 plays I saw today. Maybe you probably think it could be rumors, but it was a
Yeah.
actually a well placed source that said it. And it looks like one of what shot me out those 14 plays is Carney Chukwuemeka's one of them, and I'm a bit surprised about that one.
Yeah, wrong
To be
player to
honest with
sell.
you, that is the wrong player to sell. But they're looking to bring this money in. I know Brozier, Kepa, Chalobah, Sarr. Who else was mentioned on that list? Who else did I say was on that list? Yeah, Chukwuemeka was on that list. There's obviously there's also Chukwuemeka, the other guy, the winger, our other winger, not Mudryk, the other one, Madueke.
Madueke.
Another one on that list to go. So it looks like they're going to be selling quite a lot of players coming up, and it's not.
DJ, do you think?
Yeah.
DJ, do you think a lot of them also have to do with loan players added to the players that you'll be selling? Because not the current players, but loan players also will be involved. Loan players like Hakim Ziyech,
Hakim Ziyech has been mentioned.
Rebel leader.
Yeah. Lukaku.
What's his name? Lukaku. Yeah, Rebel leader. Lukaku.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, rebel leader.
Oh my god.
Bro. Oh, do you know what though, bro? That is what's come out, and look, this is why I said yesterday. Now, I think because of the win that we done yesterday, brilliant win for us yesterday. Even though we struggled towards the end, we're lucky to hold on to that lead. However, I'm looking at the fans all of a sudden being, the next day, or hearing, "Oh, Poch is the man." I've said it all along. I'm giving Poch till the end of the season, and obviously he's going to be assessed by the owners. But in terms of going forward, Nee, listen, bro, I 100% agree with what you were saying, Nee. I have been saying this for years on end that I want to see a manager finally come to the football club and establish himself, put a foot, put his own foot on this team and stay with us for quite some time. But if you look at the decisions that we've made over the years, now I heard Thomas Tuchel being mentioned. It all went up. It all went messed up. But for me, even though it may have messed up towards the end, the guy still brought us trophies. And regardless of what people want to say, he won us our second Champions League. He won us the Super Cup. He won us the
Club
World Cup tournament. Not many clubs can sit. Not many fans. I was going to say, bro, not many fans can sit at the table and say our team's achieved all this. Whereas we can say we've achieved that.
Can.
Yeah, Di Matteo can say that to the Champions League and to the FA Cup, but he can't say it to the world. He can't. Yes, 100% he can. But in terms of the World Club trophy, he can't say that because that was the missing that was the missing trophy in the cabinet that was missing from all our trophies.
And then the Super Cup,
Super Cup, we got it, mate. We got it when we beat Real Madrid in the after we won the Winners' Cup. We played Real Madrid.
Not that one. That was. They don't even count that. I don't even count that.
No, bro. That's a Super Cup, bro. We played the Super Cup afterwards.
I'm talking about when we get to our element. When we saw Chelsea being top Chelsea under the reign of Roman Abramovich. The Super Cup, the one you're talking about, came in before Roman Abramovich. That was around was it 98 or 96?
Yeah, it was with the Winners' Cup, and then that was one. Yeah. That was one I do believe in 2000. I think that was one. The Super Cup.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, this thing, with this. Let me kill up this Tuchel reminiscent. Wish he comes back. I need to burst your bubble, bro. I'm sorry, man.
I'm not saying that, bro.
I have to.
Hakeem, I wasn't saying
that, bro. The problem with him, he has the same issue that Jurgen Klopp has, except that for him, it runs out a lot quicker.
Yeah.
It can run out within a season or two. Jurgen Klopp, he can go on a run, and he'll overplay the players that he's comfortable with, and then it'll crash. Yeah. And when it crashes bad. But it's the same with Tuchel. He doesn't have. Yeah, this is why like he came for a job, got a job done like Di Matteo did to the best that he could, and then move on to the next man because it got toxic straight after the Champions League.
Yeah.
Even the fact that the way we won the Champions League wasn't even in style.
It wasn't style, bro. But at the end of it, I get what you're saying, bro. And I guess every fan wants to see their team, win in style and want to do it. Want to do. We can't forget though who the opposition was we played against. To be honest with you, and to be fair, it could have been in style because had Pulisic buried his second goal when we scored that first goal, had Pulisic buried his goal, it would have been 2-0. So I look at it that way, but I get what you're trying to say about style and everything. But at the end of the day, bro, my point I'm making across is not many fans and many teams can crow about or be happy about, in other words, about winning a Champions League, bro. The only teams that can say they've won it in twice is doing it is Nottingham. Well, I don't think Nottingham Forest done it twice, but Nottingham Forest have won it. Aston Villa have won it. Obviously, Man United have won it. Manchester City have won it. Okay, they're the main clubs in Europe, in England that have won Aston Villa. Yeah.
That's why Arsenal fans are so loyal. You know that, no? Arsenal fans are very loyal,
Cup, 1993, bruv, the Cup Winners' Cup.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Because they start the style of play of Arsenal, has never dropped in over 20 years. The style of play has always been A1.
Yeah.
So the fans had something to hold on to. They had the loyalty to hold on to because of the style of play. They just didn't have the depth, the squad depth, and what they need, what we had. That's all it was. But the play was always there. They've always played the best football. So the fans had something to hold on to.
No, I don't doubt that.
Tuchel didn't come in with that. Tuchel didn't change that. He won the final, but he didn't change that when it came to Arsenal. When it comes to augmented our style of play, he didn't add anything. So this is why it wasn't hard for them to let him go. He came, did the job, and it was time to go because these good things that he did, yeah, were starting to wear off the longer he
Yeah,
stayed.
yeah. But I just thought though, I think the way things went with Tuchel, for me, look, he'll still go down in history for what he's gone and done as probably one of our good managers that came in and done as what he done for us. And if I wouldn't complain if he was to come back to Chelsea tomorrow and replace Pochettino. I wouldn't complain, even though I'm not saying he's my first
That would
choice.
be the most that would be the most toxic thing to happen in, oh my god, in the last 5 years.
But
That'll be the
but
worst rekindled.
but you know what,
But
bro? But I think
that'll
if
be
you
the worst rekindled relationship, yeah, in football in the last 10, 20 years, bro.
But you know what, brother? If you ask most
You know,
Chelsea fans, most
you know,
Chelsea
you,
fans would say they'd take
you,
Tuchel
you
back
know,
over
you know,
Poch.
you know your brethren, yeah. When your brethren breaks up here with a chick, yeah, and then they have a big
And you go
fight, and
back.
then
Just to use one example.
bro, I'm telling you,
Oh, I
she
get
had
where
the
you're
next
coming from, bro.
gathering and
I
that.
get what you're saying.
You
You
get
don't
what I
go
mean?
back to the
Like
ex,
what?
yeah?
Like
You
why?
don't go back.
Yeah, like why you at the gathering and that, serving yourself barbecues and hamburgers and that. Like what you think? Where you take this far?
Oh, bruv, what an example. Still, bruv, it's true. It's true. I get what you're saying, bruv. All I'm basically trying to say, what I mean by is for myself. Look, regardless of what I get, regardless of this whole situation, for me, I'd say Tuchel did a better job than Poch has done up until now, and that's because obviously what he's done. He had this he did have he did have a good relationship with his players. Whether it went, then it obviously went toxic towards the end. I get all that, but he still got what he got out of those players. He had a good relationship with them. Whereas with Poch, I can't really see anything apart from the goalkeeper coming out the other day saying, "Oh, we're supporting." And obviously Cole Palmer gave him a bit of thing yesterday when he had his interview on Sky. Other than that, I don't know much what most of the players are thinking, really, to be honest with you. And from what I understanding is some of the players don't get what this man don't get some of his drills that he does. Some of them don't get his. Some of them don't get what he's trying to do. And I remember. I don't know if you guys. And I keep going back onto it. Okay, sorry, I don't want to go on through the show. I know you want to go off on me. I'll be as quick as I possibly can. But guys, I don't know if you guys can remember
You spilled the beans, okay? Yeah.
when Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe spoke of him before he left. They were so happy to see the back of him because they didn't have a clue because he was more or less ruining what they were doing. All right, more in their career, they were not the same players. And and they said he did not know, what he was trying to do, style of play. They were all happy to see him go. So you got play. I mean, people can say, "Oh, it's Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar." Yeah, big talent, big superstars in the world. But at the end of the day, they're still football players, right? And they're still great players. And they're not gonna come out and just say, "Oh, they waited until he left the football club, and then they said what they had to say afterwards." So they did respect the manager to some degree, but it told you one thing, though. There was no respect between him and those players for PSG. And I don't know what the situation with Chelsea. Maybe our some in the dressing room that support him. I just don't think the majority of the team support him. And I keep saying it. It's not his fault. It's our owners who brought this guy to our football club in terms of bringing a Spursy guy to the Spursy gaffer to the club. And a lot of fans are looking at thinking, what are you doing? Why no other owner would go and do such a thing, and bring obviously Tottenham did it with Jose Mourinho, they did it with Conte, fair enough. But let's be honest, they were winners at Chelsea, those two managers. So I think they're winners to Tottenham, so they were getting great managers. What I look at Poch and say, what are you bringing to my football club? That's what I always ask, But I'm willing to give him his time till the end of the season, bro. As I said.
What said DJ Sav? DJ Sav,
How long do you need, Sav? What more do you need? Why do you need to the end of the season? Why not next week,
bruv,
bro?
They're not gonna. Who do you bring in now, bro? Tell me, who do you bring in? Hansi Flick?
Amarin. I'll bring in Amarin, Hansi Flick, anyone with a playing style.
Hansi Flick, bro. I'll take Hansi Flick. Oh, bro, I'll take Hansi Flick tomorrow. He's available.
Amarin's not going to leave his job right now.
But not now. He won't. Amarin's a summer.
Champions League. He's trying to. Yeah, he's in the middle of a very, very tough competition.
Yeah.
Amarin can leave. Hansi
Flick's available.
Amarin's a diva, isn't it? Amarin's a diva at the moment. We can't touch it.
Look, guys, I'm trying to protect Mauricio Pochettino here a little bit. I'm trying to back him here a little bit. I know you guys don't want it, but I'm trying to because he doesn't have the mouthpiece on this platform. And I don't want all of us
Me,
to go
bro.
against Mauricio
I'm not against
Pochettino.
him. I just
Look,
don't think he's Chelsea. That's
what
all, Chelsea levels.
beginning of the season, I don't remember any Chelsea manager who has had
He
almost
sounds like my
about
cousin.
nine to ten players on the injury list. Which all those 9 to 10 players are the main players that can form his starting 11. And for now, you can tell that Mauricio Pochettino still doesn't know his starting 11, which all happens because of all these injuries. But if we're gonna judge him based on his performances and all that kind of stuff, I feel like we're being too harsh on Mauricio Pochettino. Hasn't have all his players
You know what,
ready?
Nee? You know what, Nee?
Yes, sir.
Nee, you sound like my cousin. You sound like my cousin, yeah, that works in Gorogo. You sound like it. He always finds a job here where you're not supposed to. They're like this indefensible. You're gonna back up Poch for the leeway he's had. Like there's no
Yes.
backing. There's nothing here. There's no meat on this bone. Nee. Like it's hard. It's hard for us to look forward and
No,
realize,
no
yeah,
bone.
that this guy's
Too
gonna
skinny.
do.
Is
He's
he too
gonna do
skinny, or
anything
just
positive for
is it
us.
too skinny, or is it just
Oh
that there's
God.
nothing on?
The lamb has not been fed.
In other words, he's not being. He can't cut it, bruv. You talk about a nice steak on a barbecue, yeah. That's
All
not.
right.
Unfortunately, that's not that, bruv. You get me? Do you know what I'm saying? He's one of those. No, but listen. On a serious note, Lee, look, I get what you're doing, and look, listen, I said it already. I've got nothing against Pochettino, and this is why I keep trying to make you.
Right.
Why I always say it, Lee. I don't have a dislike to the guy. Why should I? He's done nothing to me. Okay.
Right.
All right. What I'll say is in terms of his management. I was not one of the advocators, if you like, to bring him to the football club, like some fans were out there when they thought, oh yeah, we're getting Pochettino. No, I wasn't, because I knew there was better out there that we could have gone and got, and especially with this team that we've got, people talk about, oh yeah, he brings the youngsters, he does this and he does that. When he's had the chance to work with these youngsters, what is he doing with them? I'll give an example to you. I'll give you an example now, Nee, right? Yeah. Mudryk came on yesterday, okay, scored an absolutely beautiful goal, okay. All the fans were wanting to come on for what long? You watch Sunday's game, bro. He's going to be dropped for that game against Leicester,
Oh, I already said
and
it.
that's what.
I already said.
And I said
Remember,
this should. That's bad man management, bro. How you can
yeah,
do that
definitely.
to a
I
player
agree with you 100% on that. I
when
said it on
he's actually
Coach's
come and done
watch
something?
along. Yes, you heard me saying it.
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I said the same. You heard me on Coachilla's stream. I said it. I said
Yeah.
he's going to be dropped for the next game against Leicester. And all this plaudits that everyone's giving Poch, oh yeah, he brought Mudryk on, and yeah, he got that great goal. I want to see Mudryk starting games. I want to see Sterling having a sit on the bench. All right, the guy's done what he. I mean, again yesterday. I don't know if Makeem, you obviously watched the game yesterday, bro. Again, selfishness.
Yeah, but
You've got,
Chilwell as well, though, man. Chilwell,
bruv.
because he doesn't get the freedom with Chilwell around.
No, I get what you're saying,
If
but
Cucurella,
yesterday,
if Chilwell played last night, yeah, Mudryk wouldn't have had that freedom. He would have. It would have been bad.
But you know what, bro? My point I'm making across to you is yesterday, right? When the opportunity was to pass the ball and square the ball to Cole Palmer to score that goal, what did Sterling do? Oh, I'll go and take the shot myself, and it was saved off the line. I mean, you can't.
Yeah,
That's not the first time. He's done it
that ball very well.
He's done it to
ahead,
Jackson. He's done
You
it to
guys
Jackson.
remember that?
He's done it to Jackson, bruv. He's done it to Jackson in a previous game as well. And look, listen, I have no dislike to it, and I keep saying this thing, I have no dislike towards Sterling. I just think sometimes being the only guy at the team who's, I probably would say, is probably our most out of all the players that we've got on the pitch, the one who's probably the eldest son out of the whole lot. I expect him to know a little bit more better, because you'd square that ball usually 9 out of 10 times. If a player can't score, then you square it, and Palmer puts the ball into the back of the net. Do you get me? But he didn't.
True.
And even how to finish.
But Enzo did the same thing too, Enzo did the same to Jackson the last game. Remember? I don't know if you guys remember.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I remember that. I said that was bad play by him.
He did the same to Palmer, actually.
Yeah, I've seen him do that as well. Even the Carling Cup final, he did a mistake in the same way when he backheeled it, and he should have been a pass on. I remember that.
And I think either Enzo or someone has done the same thing to Jackson. Took the ball off he was about to kick the ball, and he came to baloo the ball somewhere else, and Jackson was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
remember
remember
like
that.
couple like
Took him
3
off
games ago.
balance. Yeah.
Three games ago, yeah. But those kind of chances, that's that Raheem Sterling chance. You don't just kick the ball. You have to place the ball, but lift the ball up. And the players can never
Mm.
get hold of it. Place the ball to the angles, but lift the ball up. Don't put power in it because that guy don't have any footballing sense. I'm telling you, Raheem Sterling don't have footballing sense.
You're being too nice, Nee. You're being too nice. What he should have done,
All right.
yeah, that was a one-on-one. That was a one-on-one. You know what you do? You do what? This is what I'm saying. People learn from each other. Mudryk and Jackson. Mudryk is learning from Jackson. That was a
No, no,
Jackson
no, no,
move he
no,
did for the
no, no,
goal.
no, no.
I don't know if you
Jackson,
realize that.
Jackson is learning from Mudryk because that same chance that Jackson
No,
had,
no,
it was the
because
same. Maki,
because
let me explain. It
because
was the same chance our last game. Our last game, I think, was it Brentford against Brentford. Jackson had the same chance. He took it to his left and kicked the ball with his left foot and could not even make it to the back of the net. Modric had the
Yeah.
same
it was
chance
it
yesterday.
was a similar
Same, yeah,
it was
similar,
a similar
same.
combination.
Yeah, but go ahead,
Similar
Maki.
combination because that was in front of goal, yeah. Mudryk is usually not that good. But the times that him and Jackson have been connecting, yeah, the little pieces of making that's been coming around, Mudryk has finally been able to finish in front of goal. And usually it's Jackson that's in the Mudryk position where he pushes through the last player. Usually for Mudryk's goal. Usually when they play together and they do combinations, it's Jackson on the end of it. Normally. But this time it was Mudryk and he had the energy for it. So even he's learning. Even he's learning. They're learning from each other. Sterling, you're supposed to take that player on, sit him on his backside, yeah? The same way
Yeah,
Jackson got to the goalkeeper and does the stepovers. Like
yeah,
you need a bit more trickery to your game because you don't have the pace anymore. So you're supposed to take that player on and shoot head on, bottom corner. Running around him is not going to change anything. What kind of madness is that? Like, you're not 20 years old. This is not an 18-year-old game. Why would you do that? Against what? My man, what's his name? Shaw. Really?
yeah. All right, so big up to you, Andy is a Liverpool fans watching us live on this platform. And Andy, you remember you're always welcome to our platform. We always receive new subscribers and then new rival fans on our platform. Tottenham Hotspur, Liverpool, Arsenal, Manchester United. So remember, Andy, don't shy away. You're always welcome. And you can have the link also. We send link out there that you can join us in the studio and have you say. So remember, anytime you join our platform, we always have link for you. We give you the access to join our show and have to say. So any questions, any comments you have in there, drop it in the comment section below and be part of our growing community. Be part of us. So guys, this is where we're gonna end the stream. I want to say thank you to all the crew that came on KOC, Makim himself, DJ Saf, Guna, and then also Nehemiah. And I want to truly love you forever. Anyone, Gula Mustafa, everyone that supported the channel in that distance, and also man like Scala United. Thank you all. Guys, do you have anything you want to say before we say we end the stream?
Yeah, just to again, thanks for having me on again, Nee. Great, obviously catching up with my bro Makeem as well after some time. Great catching up with him,
You notice
and
my
everyone in
guy.
the comments. You guys know what you need to do. Subscribe, smash the like button. You know what this guy does for the community. I keep saying it every time. Make this community grow more and more and more. And the more fans that can come on here, the better for everyone else. As I keep saying, I'd love to have. I said it before. I'd love to have a girl come on here and have her point of view of making something on it. It'd be nice to hear a girl come out and make some comments as well, because it's nice having the guys chatting, but it's always good to have another person's opinion and views on Chelsea and
DJ,
or
I
everything
used
in
to have
sport.
one. I don't know if you know. I used to have a lady.
Yeah.
She used
Yes,
to
I
be on the
remember her.
platform. Paige used to be on the
Yes.
platform. Yeah.
Yeah. What happened
Yeah,
to
I'm
her? She not
trying to
coming
get
back,
her
bro.
back again.
Get her
So
back, bro. She was really good. Really good.
yeah,
Her football knowledge,
she
excellent.
got busy with basketball and Yeah, she got busy with
Yeah,
basketball and it was affecting her schedules and stuff like that.
fair point. Yeah,
Excuse me,
that's
but
it.
I'm
Yeah,
working on trying to get back again. At least if she can come on once a week or whatever, that'll be okay. Yeah.
yeah. No, I hope
Because
you
she
can
used to
do,
give us
man.
an
Do you
update on
guys watch
the women's game to
so do you watch the female side of things, Lee? Do you watch it?
oh, the women's game?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
watch it.
every day.
I
Every
watch it.
day.
Yeah, I follow
The
Chelsea. I follow
Champions
Chelsea.
League,
Did you hear
the
about
League Cup.
Sam Kerr recently getting arrested?
Yeah,
Yeah, for abusing the
yeah,
cop, a police officer. Yeah.
yep, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah. I mean,
You would never thought
every
that,
news,
would
it's not
you?
going to be a news, but every little thing will be a news, regarding Chelsea
You
FC.
never thought.
If
You
it's not
never
a
would have
news,
thought
we'll
that.
make it a news.
But
Out of
yeah,
all
but it's always
people,
Chelsea.
like
I know.
her,
I
like
know, bro.
she's
remember,
got
she's
such a dude,
Makin,
vibe.
remember,
It's like she seemed too chill.
listen, Makin, remember, she's a female version of a man. You know their
Yeah,
relationship, so she's a female version of a man.
yeah,
So she's got that in
Mm.
her as a man. You get what I'm saying? You know her relationship thing,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
So
know.
she's
I know. I know.
so,
No,
so
no,
she's a
no,
female
no, no.
version.
Wait. Bring me in. Sorry, I'm late on this.
Oh, bro, come on, man! You can't make a statement on here, mate. Come on, figure it. I'm
All
sure
right.
you
Okay.
must
Let me
know.
tell you.
Makin. Touch on, bro.
She has. All right. Let,
No,
let me.
that was
You get
bait.
it.
That was a
You
bait.
get it
That
now,
was a
bruv,
bait.
yeah? You got it now, bruv, yeah?
That, yeah,
You put on, yeah?
yeah. I got you.
let me
Yeah,
go in without complicating
Like,
things.
like the Rick
yeah.
She has
James song.
You can't.
she has or he has proposed, and she's the one that proposed to another lady.
Yeah.
So I don't know how you see it. So it's these things you have
Damn.
to be very, very careful the
Hey.
way you're trying to break it down, else you're gonna end up being in trouble. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
don't.
I hear you,
If
man.
if I was to make any, yeah, I think what you've just said, bro. I think you keep. I think the best thing to probably do on that one is just say, yeah, spot on. I get where you're coming from, and
yeah,
listen, it's their
yeah,
life, bro. It's her life, and
yeah. I
whatever
mean,
she does with it, you know what I mean?
people's life. You can tell them what to do. Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
different
But
world that
she's
we
a
live
great,
in. So
she's a
yeah.
great talent, and a great football
Oh
player,
yeah,
a really good striker.
yeah. She believed in herself very, very much. She believed in herself,
Oh,
but we don't know the whole
yeah,
story. We don't know the whole story.
yeah,
Sometimes the story could be twisted in a different way. Her being abusing the police officer, maybe the police officer tried to step on her toes. When I say toes, maybe the police officer did something that she wasn't happy about. You get what I'm saying? And we know these
yeah,
law enforcement officers and stuff like that, the way they abuse the uniform or their badges. We all know that. I've been there before where this officer trying to use her badge, not his badge, to trying to control me, and he thought I was one of those who don't know my right, and I just stepped foot right down, and he said back up, back off. So
So what did this happen
that's
to her
just right.
in England?
I don't think so. I don't think it's in England. I don't think it's in England. Yeah, don't think it's in England.
Because I was thinking we don't have them kind of issues in England, man. Like police and stuff, they're kind of all right, man. Like they're
Yeah.
nice compared to like other countries, man.
was it?
So,
I think,
guys, it's been a
I
great
think,
stream. It's been a wonderful stream having legends like
yeah,
Makeem and then DJ. DJ, I'm still working on it. You will see me soon. Working on things that you're gonna
yeah.
see me soon. Enjoy. And I'll see when I'm coming. I'll let everyone know the day I'll come out to try and take everyone's information. And once I drop in
Excellent, bro.
Yes,
London,
sir.
I'll make calls. Then we can meet somewhere close and have all the beers that you guys have, and then try and
Yes,
draw things
indeed.
up. I know,
Excellent.
yeah.
Yes.
I feel like sometimes when there's more
Yeah,
connection,
yeah.
because of me being far away, the Chelsea fans don't see me to be one of them. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like let me get closer. Let me
Oh
get to
no, mate. We
London.
know you. We know you're proper
You know,
Chelsea, bro. We know
not
you're
not
proper
you
Chelsea. Don't
alone,
worry.
DJ.
You're proper, man.
DJ, I need 25 of you. My stream will be
Yeah.
much more better. 25 of you and Makin. I'll be flying
Yes.
everywhere. But
Yes,
man,
definitely.
guys in London doesn't know me much because I haven't been to game. I haven't been to Chelsea game live in London, so they can even use that against me. But I do watch games that down here. I don't live
Yeah.
there. So Um,
Hmm.
it's something that I'm working on. I'm working on being live in London. Yeah. And then I'm working on things. So I'll let you guys know how things are going. Makeem and then DJ and everyone. Thank you
I
guys
tell you,
for
bro,
coming
when
on.
when
Yes,
you come
sir.
over, you must do the tour around Stamford Bridge, bro. You love this the Stamford Bridge
Definitely.
tour.
Definitely.
You love it. Trust me.
Uh,
Oh yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah,
I will.
yeah,
I will.
yeah.
I'll be
But it's
coming with a
worth it,
huge
man.
crew. I will be coming with a
Yeah,
huge crew. So yeah, I have to find when I come there. I have to find someone who's going to hold the cameras for us. It's one of those, when you watch the games on TV,
yeah,
or if you go to the stadium, those cameramen that they strap something around them, and then the cameras hook up to something. It's like
yeah,
a vest.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
know what you're
yeah,
talking.
yeah. I see.
Yeah,
yeah it gives that
Yeah.
stability so the camera doesn't shake. I have one of those, so when I come there I have to find someone that can do that for me and maybe pay that person whilst we go on the tour and interviews and stuff like that we're gonna do. So all this is I have to plan it before I move. You get what I'm saying?
mm,
So whilst I'm here, let me take you guys around a little bit so you can see where I am. I'm not sure if you can hear me.
Hey,
yeah,
hey,
Let me
yeah.
hey,
so this is behind it. This is
hey.
let me
Uh,
let me take this to the right so you guys can see. You see it?
mm.
Yeah.
This is the library.
Your
Whoa.
area looks like there's extra bears. Like,
Yeah.
So this is the
yeah, I
library.
like it.
Yeah, man. That's nice.
I was in that room
Proper.
yesterday. I was in that room right there yesterday when I was streaming. And, so the camera was seeing through the glass. So this is the library. And then, that is the that's used.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's the silent room. There you can't even say anything. All you can do is listen.
Yep.
So that is the surrounding over there.
Yeah, I like that.
And
That's nice.
Yeah,
that's
man.
where the stream is. So I have all my equipment and everything
You
back
got a
there.
lake
Nee, what
there.
about Nee? What about the other stuff? What about the other thing you showed me? I don't know if you can. The one you showed me when I spoke to you. What do you call it? And you showed me your complete setup of what you're gonna do. How's that all
Oh, the
going?
studio. Oh, the studio.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, it's under construction right now.
Yeah.
I have a contractor who will be coming in to pour concrete. Then I have someone on the platform designing the studio layout for me.
Excellent.
So yeah, designing the studio layout, and I have a huge. I was thinking of bringing in those flat screens from China, but they're very expensive. So what I have
Yeah.
to do is bring in and put it in maybe 75-inch double screens and join them together. There's going to be lines in it. I was
Yeah.
trying to do away with other lines, but the ones
Yeah.
from China, they're very expensive. Very expensive. You're talking about 13 grand,
Wow.
13,000. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
And
Wow.
Nee, I wanted
yeah.
to ask you, do you have bears in your area?
Do I
Yeah,
have what?
there's wildlife in your area, right? Bears.
Wildlife. Say it
Yeah.
again.
Wow, there's a wildlife in your area. It looks like there's wildlife over there. It looks like there's
No,
bears and,
no.
and raccoons and stuff.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say wildlife, but these animals that we live with. We don't have really birds over here. Bears are not that common over here. But when you go inside, out, probably getting close to Detroit, you will see those bears. But they're not around here in Plainwell, Michigan. But
Because you,
what we
I
have here,
know,
Bears,
I,
real
I
life
know,
bears. Huh.
yeah,
I know,
bears, yeah,
I know around Tampa, Florida, around them ways, you got the crocodiles and alligators, didn't you?
yeah, yeah.
Down the
Hey.
way there, I've
Florida, yeah,
seen. Oh,
Florida, Florida. The reason why there's so many alligators, there's so many pythons and big snakes, because back in the
pythons, I
days,
see.
yeah, back in the days,
In the Everglades.
they used to have a reserve they used to have a reserve, not a reserve. It's like uh what do you call this? Veterinary,
Yeah.
where they have lots of animals in there. Big up to you,
Yes.
JC. JC's a big up
Pick up
brother.
JC.
Nice sunshine, nice weather, enjoying the day. Where are you? I'm in America, Michigan,
Big up,
America.
JC. Big up to you,
Yeah.
brother. What's happening?
Big up to you, JC says, "Hey DJ, how are you?" All right,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm in
Big up to
Michigan
Yeah.
here in America. Yeah, so in Florida, that animal, whatever, the animal place broke down, and the animals escaped.
Wow.
They escaped, and
That
Florida
is
is
the
very warm. It's
craziest.
very, very. It's a place that you're gonna
That
see
is the,
pythons and big snakes hiding.
And
It's
not
very
just that, bro.
warm.
You've also got the rattlesnakes there
that's
as well, haven't you?
crazy.
Rattlesnakes.
Rattlesnakes are they're more towards Havana, aren't they? Nirvana, around them ways, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah. This
Us-
Michigan,
God,
you
yeah.
can't. Michigan, snakes and stuff like that cannot live here because it's too cold.
Yeah.
They'll die.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
can't survive the weather. What we have here,
Yeah.
I mean, we have something called garden snakes. They don't
Yeah.
bite. Even when they
Oh yeah.
bite you, the
Well,
venom will not kill you.
like
I've been
grass
catching
snakes,
them all
though.
over in my garden all the time.
Well, like
Every
grass snakes,
spring.
bro.
Yeah, there are grass snakes here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. They call we call them garden snakes.
'Cause-
There are a lot of them in our around here, and they're not. We play with them. Yes, last season or last year, I caught two of them. One was brown and one was green, and they
Yeah.
bit me, but
Yeah.
it doesn't do anything. The venom doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, my kids like to play with them.
But wait,
Yeah.
Neat,
Yeah,
are you being for real? Like that's a real story for Florida. Like they escaped.
yeah,
Like
yeah. It's for real.
that is
Yeah,
the craziest thing I've
they
heard. Like
escaped.
that,
It broke down and the animals escaped.
wow.
So in Florida, the temperature is always very warm and very, very they got much more rain. So they end up hiding around. Florida
Mm,
weather is just like maybe in Africa during January when there's so much rainy season
yeah.
during January. Yeah. So yeah, you find those things in
Because
Florida a
Oh
lot.
yeah.
because I
Okay.
know because I know more in the Everglades. You got like the pythons, and massive bottom pythons
Yeah.
that come out.
Yeah.
And I know that you got a lot of the hunters that go and get them, and I've and some of them actually go. I mean, there's a program that I watch on TV. I don't know if you got. He's actually known. He's a known guy in your country.
Yeah.
He's called Chandler's Wildlife. And this guy has got. If you actually look around and big up to his program because it's a really really good program. If you actually look at it and the snakes this guy has in it, he usually gets these bothron pythons and feeds them to his massive king snake or king cobra.
Does it wear like a is it like a reserve? He
Yeah.
wears brown?
Yeah, he's he's called Chandler's Wildlife. I watch it he
Is
always
it white?
brings some
Is it white
stuff
guy?
come out.
Is it a white guy?
Yeah, he is white. Yeah, he is, and he's got
Yeah.
he's got all his permits and stuff. The guy's really good with his stuff. And other people who it's a known program. I know that probably
Okay.
those who are into all that kind of stuff in America who probably go and
Yeah.
subscribe and watch him. I don't know, but they show the thing. And if you actually go into, he's got a snake house, right? And in this snake house, he's actually built this massive thing at the back for his king cobra. Right, he's got an Indonesian king cobra, and he's got a one from Malaysia as well. Now, there you don't mess around with them kind of snakes. And see the way he feeds his python, and he goes, "Oh, he's having a feed. He's just had a feed today." And I'm thinking, "Damn!" It's like you look at the size of that king snake, boy. It's got king cobra. Sorry. Oh my god.
But
Right.
but
No,
It's a
Neat,
really good
what
program.
kind of bears? Yeah, are so Neat.
Bears.
What kind
He
of
loves the
bears was
bears.
on your side? Is it?
Yeah.
No, because it's the most shocking thing I heard, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
What kind of bears you have down Detroit? Like, is there black bears, grizzlies? What are we talking here?
most of the black bears,
And how do you
the
treat
black
them?
one. Oh,
And how do you behave towards them?
oh man, they're dangerous.
Damn.
Very
Can you
dangerous,
imagine?
bro. Very dangerous. If you have to call the wildlife to come and kill them. If you see what usually won't, let's say where I live right now, if we see a black bear around here, they have to take that black bear down because they
God.
don't have to be around this place. There's too many kids around here. But if we found them in a reserve wildlife area where people are not that close, because America is too huge. Michigan alone, is too
Yeah.
huge.
Mm.
Too huge. You have to drive almost about 12 to 13 hours to
Yeah.
get to one state to the another. From here to Ohio
Wow.
is 4 hours.
Yeah.
Driving through from where I am to Ohio is 4 hours. It's a lot of drive here
So is
to
that technically that Midwestern?
the west. Yeah. This is West Michigan. I live in West Michigan. West of
Okay.
yeah. So from the west going across to New York is 12 hours straight. North Carolina, 12 hours. Yeah, like I said, if you find those animals living in rural areas where there are people, a lot of people living there, we have to report right away to take the animal down and take it to somewhere else because they don't leave it. They don't have to be around here. They're very dangerous. Very,
Do
very
they? Do they
dangerous.
not? I mean, do they not like? Do they not like give it like a like one of those sleeping dots to knock them
Tranquilizers.
out, and then tranquilizers? Yeah, that's the word. Thanks, bro. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, they
Yeah, and they give
tranquilize
them
them. They
tranquilizer,
tranquilize them. They
and then
won't kill them.
and then they take them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to say because my wife,
yeah, definitely.
we're in the whenever I go to Romania, my wife's country. We sometimes travel up towards the mountainsides because she's more
Mm.
towards the seaside part of the world of Romania. And whenever we go there, always in the mountainsides, you got the bears and stuff. I've never come across any of them, but they hibernate. Every time we go to Romania, thank God they're hibernating. But there are times when, but she goes there. There are times
Yeah,
obviously when they're not in that season. They do come down from the mountainside sometimes towards the roads because you got like all road. You got from the mountainside. You got all the main roads, and they do sometimes come down, and you see them, and people
yeah,
just look and run. It's like one of those scenarios, you know.
absolutely. JC
I've
JC
heard
dropped in
about
more comments
Romania.
there. He said
I've heard.
Romania too.
Now
That's in Eastern
I've
Europe,
heard a
right?
few stories about Romania as well. Yeah, yeah, I've
Is that
heard a few
Eastern Europe?
stories over there.
What about the bears? Yeah,
Yeah, I've heard about that. I've
yeah,
heard about
yeah,
that
bro.
clearly. Away from this city, innit? When you go up the
Yeah, bro.
mountains,
Yeah,
apparently
bro.
you see enough of them.
I'm happy to say when I go back home to
That's cool.
Portugal, I don't come across any of them in Portugal, which I'm happy to say in touch wood. I don't come across them
Mm.
around.
JC, let me read some few comments here. JC said, "Oh wow, Michigan, and you don't need a jacket anymore." In another, sorry, I keep burping. Jesus Christ. In another Europe, we're still in okay, overcoat. Still can expect a round of snow in March. To be honest, lucky you guys. No, no, no. It's the early days of spring. It's still chilly. It's still chilly, but we barely get this weather, which is 70 degrees. You barely get this. So once we're here, we enjoy it. Tomorrow you can see different picture. It could be snow tomorrow. This is Michigan. Michigan is the only
Guys,
state.
sorry, Nee.
Yeah,
Sorry, Seth.
yeah.
I'm gonna head off here. I got someone
Yeah,
at the
bro.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
All right, bro. Peace out,
okay.
bro.
yeah. I
Take
gotta
care.
open up. Yeah,
All right.
Nice, nice
We'll
catching
talk to
up,
you
love
mate.
and
later.
peace, guys.
Love and
Yeah.
peace, bro. Take it easy.
Love.
Absolutely, absolutely. Michigan is the only state where you can change your clothes like 3 times a day. You can wear winter clothes in the morning and wear spring or summer clothes in the afternoon and evening.
Yeah,
Get back to winter again. Michigan.
yeah.
JC said the Bears are coming out. Are coming out
Yeah,
to
I've
sleep
been to
now.
America, bro.
They are hungry and most dangerous right now.
Oh
Go ahead,
God.
DJ. What do you say?
I was saying I've been to America. I've been to America. I've been to two parts. I've been to New York and I've been
Yeah.
to Florida. That's why I was going about Florida.
Oh
Lovely
yeah,
because
Florida.
I got relations. I got my mum's cousins who live in America. Whenever we tried to go, so yeah,
Yeah.
it is lovely there. We always got to go to that part whenever I go. You know, I've only been there like I think once. I've been to Miami, but I really liked it. And obviously
Right.
New York as well. New York as well is nice as well.
Right. JC said a 12 hours drive for me means I will go across 3 countries and land up
Wow,
in Germany.
12
Other
hours.
those trees.
God.
12 hours, 3 countries. Hell no. Here in America, you're just going through one state to another state, one state to another state. Incredible, incredible, incredible. It'll be nice. We don't have trains. Also, we don't have train, DJ. If you have to
Mm,
move from here, you don't have train. We don't. They don't invest in. America wants you to buy a car, so every
mm.
household you're gonna end up seeing like 4 cars in one house. The man
Whoa.
has his, the woman has his. Maybe the kids
The
are in
son,
high
the
school.
daughter.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, in cars, it's not nothing here. You can have $1,000. You can get something to ride in, not something nice. $1,000, something
Yeah.
nice to ride in. So,
You guys have got some lovely cars in America, mate. Oh, I can think of
oh
a
yeah,
few that I'd
and
love
they
to
don't
get,
make them
honestly.
small too. Huge cars.
Nah, mate. I know.
My truck is over there. My truck is right there.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, when I start my truck, probably can. I mean, because of the condenser, you might not hear it. You could hear, and then everything is petrol, not diesel.
Yeah. But you know what? But the thing, it's going to get
Right,
well, because
DJ.
eventually,
Go ahead.
yeah, bro.
Go
Listen,
ahead.
I was just going to say they're bringing this electric stuff in now with electric cars and all that kind of stuff, man. What's going to happen to all the petrol cars eventually?
Yeah.
That's all going to go, isn't it? So it's going to be difficult for people to afford to get electric cars. I don't think America's doing the same thing, bro. But I know here in the UK, we're going to be having it. We're having at some point. We're going to have to go electric or hybrid cars. We're not allowed to. They're going to stop making petrol cars and diesel. Diesel's already going to be stopped soon. At some point,
battery is worse. According to scientists, they said battery is even produce more toxic material than the gas.
Yep.
The petrol even does.
Yeah. And can you just imagine?
And
this is
if
why
you're not lucky,
yeah. This is why I always say I prefer to
DJ.
go hybrid, because if I have a bit of both. If you got like electric and petrol, that's what everyone's going to go for here. You know, if they can still do them, but they're getting rid of the hybrid cars as well, which means you're only going to have an electrical car to drive with eventually, and they're going to be getting rid of all the. At some point, they're going to get rid of all the petrol. I think it's in 2030. I do believe they're going to be doing that here. I know, mate.
Read this.
So you can imagine me.
Read that on the screen.
My son wants to move to the Netherlands for university. He'll be fine with the bicycle. Yeah, I mean, look, but you know what though, bro? They're bringing all this stuff out now. I mean, bicycle. They're probably saying now is probably. I think
Netherlands #1 with bicycles. Yeah,
not exactly, bro, and healthy. It's a healthy thing as well, lifestyle, because they're trying to get more and more people to do this. Ride. We have this thing called ride your bike, ride to work if you can with the bike. So it's supposed to be healthy and all, saving the whole environment kind of like thing. So more of them were trying to do that kind of thing, but I couldn't, mate. I prefer my car, man. I can't not go without my car. I can't, honestly, bro. Unless we're going to the city. I mean, no, I won't drive to the city.
Yeah. I remember. I remember when I came here in America. 6 months, I was riding the bike for 6 months before. Yeah, 6 months riding the bike to work. I had some good experience though. Good experience until I bought my first vehicle. It's a hassle though. But
yeah,
we've all been there.
100%,
all right,
100%.
DJ.
Yes,
I want to thank you very much, DJ. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I'll catch you again tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Love and peace to everyone in the comments and to your families. Peace out, bro. Take care. Peace.
Peace out. Guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye for now. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.